what's up? This is Black Ramen. This is Chatty. Whoa, 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 whoa! I fucked up. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I dropped the
Nope,
ball on
nope,
that one.
no editing. We're raw. Go.
Yeah,
It's in.
that's it.
Yeah, I'm not editing that
First
out.
of all, we practice safely in here. Nobody doing shit raw. You've been watching
But it
too much
doesn't feel as
redo on
good.
Healer. I'll tell you that much. Um, so what's up, ladies and gentlemen? You are now tuned into the Black Ramen Podcast. And I got my crew with me, but let me first introduce myself because I'm the one that only matters. This is Chatty. This is Chatty Patty, aka Madam Straw Hat, aka I am the Buster Call, aka I am the Celestial Dragon, but the good one. But I could be a bitch, aka that's
Very
it.
different
So
from
now,
Celestial Dragon.
and I got with me today.
Hello, hello. This is Sleepy Brie of the Black Ramen Podcast. I keep it simple. I don't keep it sweet. I keep it salty, and everyone knows that. I am second in command of this toxic ship.
Excuse me?
Nah, you come up with the moderate opinions. Toxic is me and Patty. You're the one coming
Yeah.
pretending that you're not toxic. So I'm sorry, who are you? Please do introduce yourself.
Oh, God. What's up, guys? This is Derby, a.k.a. Sexual Chocolate. Oh, gosh. These two are killing me. All right, and we have guests with us today. Actually, two guests with us today. How about y'all introduce yourselves?
I got it. This is Cordero from Negro Jump Entertainment, one of the two counterparts of Negro Jump Entertainment, and with us we also got my co-host.
The number one made man movement, nigga. Triple them in this bitch. Let's fucking go, man. So many goddamn Instagram lives I didn't watch. I want to talk about One Piece.
Oh my
Yeah,
I want to talk about it.
To be honest, I'm behind. I'm like 3 or 4 chapters.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I watch the anime only. It don't even matter.
Oh.
None of us are caught up with each other. It don't matter.
First of all,
It don't
how
matter.
you just gonna dive into shit? I got cue cards, nigga. You
Right,
better-
they
you better wait
still
your turn. You better
they
wait your turn.
still resolving their own issues. We just walked into a family argument in there.
Right. Okay. Talking about I'm ready for One Piece.
I'm the leader of this outfit. I'm the leader of this outfit. I'm like, all right,
Let's fucking
y'all.
go, man.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Anyway, like I was saying, so we are very honored to have Negro Jumpman. Actually, Negro Jumpman was the first podcast that actually had me on their show, and I think they had a live show. This is before Rona came out.
This is right before.
Right before
Yeah,
Rona
yeah,
came
right
out.
This is like right
before.
after the first
Yeah,
wave.
yeah.
And then-
Yeah, we might have been reckless for that one. We might.
Yeah.
Y'all,
We
y'all were.
was. We was.
We would definitely
y'all
work
were
because after
super
that we
close
went
on
to
that couch.
we went to Taco Bell.
To the
Yeah,
And we
canteen,
was
to the
baby.
definitely eating the
canteen.
finger food. We was definitely eating finger food. So yes. So they I ain't gonna front. They did call me last minute because they were like, yo, listen, we don't know if you funny, but we gonna try. So why don't you come through? So they actually had like, where was this at again? No, it was true. Don't sugarcoat shit. It's okay. We know each other now. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. So they called me and I pulled up, right? They didn't tell me they was gonna record on a stage, like an actual stage. And then the stage had steps. That's what fucked me up. Because the whole entire time I'm thinking, what happened if I bust my ass and y'all introduce me? It's not like they had me on the couch with them. On stage, they was like, we're gonna introduce you. I was like, shit, nigga, like you sit there's steps right there, nigga. I got bad feet.
Hmm.
So I literally, when they called me up, I literally had to be like, okay, 1, 2, yes, bitch, I made it. Okay, I made it. I made it up the steps. And as soon as I sat down, I was like, whew, okay, I'm good. I'm good. But I have to say thank you guys for actually reaching out and having me be a part of that was a great experience. That show was amazing. I had so much fun.
No problem.
Yeah.
First of all, a little. Can I say something? Can I say something real quick? So I got a random DM one day last year. Just not last year. What 2018, 2019? Like, yo, we got a collab, right? Just random Black Ramen podcast. I didn't know who this was. I just got into anime on Instagram. I don't know what anything is. So I'm like, all right, cool. I seen they had an anime and chill. I wasn't able to make it because I was doing too much stuff. And then guess what? We had our guests call out when we were doing our first live show because we wanted to take it on the road.
Isn't that what I said? I was the last minute.
No.
I didn't plan for me.
But You trying to say that? Oh, I wasn't funny. They called me. Why would we call you? Why would we hit you
Because
up?
I was last minute. What you mean?
So what?
We
So
still knew
what?
you was quality. We still knew you were
Yes.
quality.
Yes.
Right? We just
After the fact.
I didn't know who. First of all, I thought I thought you were like. First of all, I thought you were a guy. The way you just approached me on Instagram. I thought you was a
Yo,
dude.
he slid into
Like,
my
yo,
DMs.
you know we gotta collab, right? You know we gotta collab, right?
I
Yeah.
feel like that's
Lucky
why.
I can't
Then I
send
seen
some
the
photos
pics.
real quick.
Then I seen the pics.
It's fine. It's just a BD energy. got You got it.
When I seen the pics when she pulled up to the King Vader Matrix movie premiere, I was like, oh, all right, bet it's a woman. And then she came through, had all the energy for us for Negro Jump, and it was perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't make too many mistakes, Patricia. I don't think you. There's something you don't know about me. I don't make too many mistakes. I go with
Let's
my
see.
gut.
All right, let's see by the end of the show. Anyway, how you doing, Cordell? You good?
Like that we have a lot of humble people here today. It's real nice.
So, one thing I definitely wanted to ask y'all, we need the origin story. How the hell y'all got started? Because I'm learning so much from y'all. Y'all glow up, y'all flex. Y'all do some pretty big flexes, like no cap. Y'all had the shirts before shirts.
Appreciate that.
And
Wow.
and the edits, oh my God, it's on point. Yo, Instagram, TikTok, stop being haters. Let them flourish. Let them flourish. Because
Yeah.
the edits are amazing. So
This
first, let's
is,
get a little origin story.
I mean, honestly, before that, any of the stuff you see flex wise, that's just being broke with a dream, baby. You know what I mean? You gotta get that air between your wings and just go for it. Just go for it.
Trial program.
Trial,
Nothing was
yeah,
paid, no
yeah,
subscription.
yeah.
That was all free.
Nigga,
stuff.
I got a first year I was running off demo software. Nigga, I was out here just trying to make it happen.
I mean, hell, I still am.
Oh no, baby, yeah, so I'm only paying $20. That's it. That's how much I've upgraded. That's it.
This life
it.
flex
No.
was brought to you by Negro Jumpman.
No.
Hey,
Nah.
hey.
Give black people any amount of stuff. See what we do with it.
Anything.
See what
Why?
we do with it. Give us any technology. No.
We make the best spaghetti. I'm
I don't
telling
know, Drug, you wanna
So,
take this? How because we've known each other for a minute.
It's been a minute now. So
Yeah.
Starting stand up in North Carolina. I didn't know at the time because I ain't bother asking. I was just focused on just doing stand up. But both of us just being two black guys in the anime and shit like that didn't
Not
really.
black? No,
No, right? Crazy. It's crazy. You hear our voices and you just
Right.
like, nah, that's not a black guy. Right.
I passed for Dominican, so like every time.
Nigga, I gotta remember to be quiet when I walk around my neighborhood because they think I'm Haitian around here. I'm incognito all the time. All the time. All the time. But we both moved up north. Cordero was in Jersey for like a year before I came up here. And he was starting to come over to the city a little bit more. And we knew we wanted to do something else just besides stand up. A podcast seemed the most likely thing without seeking any other person or trying to get on somebody else's shit. And we knew it was like, all right, we can both talk about anime and the tokusatsu, the Godzilla, like all of those things that we're into. But what was going to be our take on it? And so I just was like, you know what? Let's just talk. Let's just see where it goes. Let's just talk. Let's just hash it out. So I took it upon myself to just start doing recordings, which some of those are being put up on our Patreon of like they predate like the actual podcast of when I actually like legit started doing it. And it just grew into just black people talking about whatever they're nerdy about. And here we are.
Okay. Do you have any favorite episodes you've made, favorite chats you've had?
The ones that I was on. That's what.
Can
Next
you
question.
hold
When I
on?
was-
Yeah.
Hold on. Damn.
You know, one when you was mad loud on my couch in my house. Yeah, that one.
Just something like that. Some like a good recording
No.
story. We sat down to record, and then the fire started, and the hookers ran out, and it was a mess.
Oh, I will say because the first thought I had for like I think the very first episode, the clips, you could see we had like 4 chairs set up, but it was only 3 people. I really want to have like a like a group discussion because like, yo, I got 4 mics, we can do this. We actually did one, and the audio just fucked up bad, and we couldn't even do it. And it was another time actually.
So ain't it?
Nah, it's not. It wasn't. It was like the third time we recorded, and like it just didn't go the way we wanted. But shout out to Reggie Cush, battle rapper, comedian extraordinaire, cook. First time we had him come through, like it was fire. Like it was perfect. Like we both did stand up and early in the day. I told him like, yo, just come through to the crib and like hang out. Cordero came through. We gonna knock out this episode like a week early. Like we ate, playing games. That nigga whooped my ass. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Had him One Piece. Like it was a perfect setup for us. Like as far as like it's a hang, and then we're gonna record this podcast and we're gonna talk. My dumb ass didn't hit record for like 45 minutes, and like, right. So
and
you
you
can
can't
see
start
that
over. If you don't got it, you don't got it.
And I asked him with a straight face. I'm like, you got another 45 video? He was like, hell no, I ain't got no one. There you go.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you know you got a good recording. When you hit stop, you save the files, and you don't want to see or talk to anyone anymore. Like, I'm done with y'all. I said what I had to say. It's all out there. Your faces make me sick. I gotta go.
Yeah.
That's what you know.
You got good stuff.
Yeah, that was heat. That was heat. Let's press this real quick.
Also, the live show we did with Patty, that shit was dope too. Cause she gave us
that was very fun.
Of course.
It was fun.
So we lent you Patty for a night.
That was very fun. She's being low key humble about it, but like honestly, that was
Since when?
Very natural. Very natural.
Actually, it's not.
Well, talking about, I might suck. Like, nah. She knew she was gonna be all right. She knew. She hit that first step. She had that JoJo pose. She came up with it with a JoJo pose. She was ready.
Yeah, I came up there like, deal. As soon as I made that sound, I was like, deal.
Zawado. Like,
I think for me, maybe a favorite. I had a friend come through who. It's the same situation where it's like, Kit, Sauce Queen. No, it's the same situation where it's like, I think honestly our favorites have been the ones where these aren't tested comedians, because mainly we have comics on the show because we also do stand up. So we're like, all right, this is a way to collab and to get our names out there. We'll put comedians on there who just also happen to be nerdy. But I think both of our favorites are just ones of like, no, these are just our friends, and these just happen to be very funny conversations. We had a buddy of mine from North Carolina, Kitsune, come through, and we just weren't ready for the energy she was on. She showed up with half a bottle of Douce, half a bottle. So she was like, this is just in the house already.
She just kept pulling beers out of her purse.
Yeah,
I was thrown off. Like I wasn't expecting. You ever see somebody first, and then like you're not even sure what their voice might even sound like. And then they start talking, and you're just like, well, I don't even know how this is going to go, so fuck it. It's whatever. Like, in my mind, I was like, fuck it. This is going to go wherever it's going to go. That did end up being one of the funniest, like, recordings we did. That shit was fire.
That's the cool thing about starting a podcast. You're just really on the ground. You just meet some people like, hey, let's chat it up. Let's record. Let's see what comes out of it.
That's it. That's it, baby. That's it.
What about you guys, though? Like,
now, one thing I have to say, you guys were kind of intimidating. I'm gonna say why. Like when I found out you guys were comedians first, and then I noticed how y'all would hold the mic. You know how comedians hold the mic with such swag and such confidence, like they know, like this is light work. They don't care about the audience. I was like, shit. My hands were so moist holding that mic. You don't even understand. I was just so hot. I was hot. I was like, why am I hot? Do they see the sweat that's percolated in my nose, like in my forehead? And they just mad cool. I was like, oh yeah, they've been here before. Holding
the mic is half the battle. Holding the mic is half the battle.
Wait, and you know what? If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Derby tried stand up too. Didn't you, Derbs?
I did not. I would cry. I'll get on that stage and cry horribly. Like, shit, they're all looking at me. Fuck. I'm done. And I'll just faint on the stage. I don't know how y'all do it.
Yeah, I'll pretend it was a mistake. I'm just here to test the mic. It's working great. Right? Have a nice evening. Sit back down. Walk briskly off.
You can host. No, you can host with that energy. You be better than most hosts.
Yeah.
I think not.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, I wish I had the confidence to stand on the stage and tell some jokes. To make people laugh for 30 minutes straight? No way.
No, there's times my biggest mistake is like if I have to talk to Derby during work, Derby will make me cry because he would say some shit that had me just bawling. And it's just, and he's not even trying to. He's just like, yeah, so it's whatever, whatever. And I'm like, yo, you just said that. We're not just gonna pass by like you didn't just say that. And then I'll just have like random customers come in, like, hey, let me get this. I was like, wait, hold on, my nigga. I'm coughing over here because this dude just said some shit that I wasn't prepared for. We were supposed to just talk about like some shit, some next shit, and he come out like Derb is a hilarious motherfucker. Like you would know, he's so funny. He's really, really
Some of the
fucking funny.
funniest people are not comedians. They don't do stand up. Like,
Yeah.
word is born.
Okay.
Like we got mad family members that are so fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Funniest motherfuckers you ever met in your life. My cousin, another great recorder we had with my cousin Terrence. Well, that was like such guerrilla style. Like,
Yeah.
I told Cordero, I was like, look, come to Jersey City, just pull up to this hotel room, and it was he ain't know what was about to happen, and that ended up being definitely one of the top episodes.
That's how you
I remember
started.
I just knock on the door here. Who the fuck is that? I'm just all right.
Shit, that's how you started life. You know you gangster when you tell your friend, yo, listen,
I was gonna be
just
straight
come
out
to
of
the
Compton.
hotel room at this and such time.
Tech 9 in the front of my
Pull up.
face.
That's because nerds are some of the funniest people you'll ever meet. Just because we are ingesting so much junk food content, good stuff, bad stuff all over, that we will roll with anything.
That's true.
Says, come on, we're going to this dude's house. Whose house? I don't know. We'll go with it. One time, Patty invited me to a party. I didn't know what party it was. She said it was 20 themed or something. So I'm like, okay, I got dressed up. I'm expecting like show up to a club or something, and I get there, and it's some person's birthday party I have never met before in my life. There's maybe like 20 people in the room and birthday streamers everywhere.
But we
And I
were
have no idea who the hell this is or what we're doing, but
the cake was
they
good.
had free
It was
champagne.
only cake. The champagne was nice. It had an open bar.
She was
By the
trying to
time
put
we
you
got
on.
home,
She was trying to put you on. Yeah.
She
By the
was.
time we
People
got
come up to
home-
me, small chatting. Oh, so how do you know X? I'm like, who? The birthday person?
Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
was-
we
that-
go
that-
way back, like 7
Yeah.
minutes in the future from now when I find them and say hi.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little awkward because, and I didn't even help her either. I just looked at her like, yeah. So who you here with? Knowing that she's here with me, I'm just like, yeah.
She brought me. Nah, but nerds, they'll just go with it. Anything you start with, they'll go with it. In fact, that's how this whole GameStop Reddit situation came on. Someone posted a tip online, and everyone else was like, yeah, sure, that's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
gang
course.
I
bang.
don't know how the stock market works, but I'll throw my money at that.
Exactly.
I mean,
And look,
like,
we
yo,
niggas is rich now.
the moment a billionaire went on TV and cried, it was over.
Oh,
Like,
that was, yo.
everyone's like, yo, I'm throwing my life savings in behind
I
it.
don't know
Yeah.
what
Niggas
this is.
on Reddit,
You.
niggas
It's-
on Reddit literally
It's, yo.
troll
That
Wall
nigga,
Street.
that nigga kid.
Yo.
I don't know what it is, but I'm
Yo.
drinking that shit
Oh,
right now.
nerds.
Just
Yo.
it's in my cup. I'm
Like,
drinking this shit
the
right now. That
moment
shit
he
tastes
went on
from
TV.
that shit.
troll, though. It
Excuse
was
me
like,
for a minute.
what livelihood is this shit? Like, I'm on the team. What am I gonna do? Like,
I know the people who did it had free time. What
Yeah.
am I gonna
Yeah.
do today? I don't know. I guess it's this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Oh, my
That's
whole
it.
stimulus
I'm
check.
having kids.
Right
in
to tell them about this. I'm having kids just to tell them about the pandemic. My niggas,
It was crazy.
like, fuck these textbooks. Whatever anybody else tell you. Let me tell you what really happened.
Right, right.
Shit.
Yeah.
This is,
They're gonna-
People cry.
Three-piece suit in an unemployment line. This is amazing. This is
y'all looking around like this what y'all do?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Next. Now there's were you on that line?
But
Help.
on that topic of you guys saying like nerds can just roll with everything, that's honestly one of the first things I discovered, like getting deeper and deeper rooted into like all the stuff with I guess just like black nerd culture. I didn't know y'all knew how to party like this. This is crazy. This is like some hood nigga shit, but with a slight twist of nerdy. It's just like this is crazy. Pretty much in like Anime NYC and the Crunchyroll Awards, I was like, all right, this was a lot.
Ready.
You're welcome.
I wasn't.
You're welcome. You're
I
welcome.
wasn't.
Let's
like,
be
you know what?
perfectly clear. Y'all was having fun because y'all was vibing with the real ones. So
It was.
stop
it
that.
was-
Y'all was with us.
Cordero can attest to it. It was the same. It was the same feeling I had when I went to my second. No, when I went to an anime convention for the first 2 times. I'm like, where am I at right now? I've never seen this before. I've never seen anything like this before. this is fucking insane right now. This is great. Like walking around so confused, trying to be like, where am I at? I remember like I think it was the second one. It was what was the name of that convention in Raleigh that we went to? Animazement?
Animazement, I think. Yeah.
I'm just tripping. I'm walking around by myself. And then it's like when I get in my head, start thinking, I look pissed off. So a security guy was like, "Yo, relax, man." I was like, "Nah, you don't get it right now. Like, this is all brand new to me, dog. Like, this is like
cons aren't about the panels; they're about the people."
Exactly.
You go and look around, you see who's there, and then you go to the parties after.
Man.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
They talking about
There,
the lewd
take
parties.
pictures.
The raves were wearing the lewd shirt. I was like, yeah, I don't know any of this.
Yeah.
I don't know none of this at
No,
all.
the best party is the parties that you go to when you know the DJ.
Mm.
That's the shit, cause then you like
Play that bluebird. Play the bluebird.
like you know my shit. I'm here. You know my shit. Like that's the best feeling in the world, especially when they see us and they see us as a crowd. Like shout out to oh my God, from Anime Dance Music. Shout out to he's my favorite DJ. He's my favorite fucking DJ too.
Yeah, apparently not.
As a matter of fact, shout out to Control Freak Darius.
Control Freak.
Control Freak. Thank you, Darius, for being. Yo, he shouted us out. I think he shouted us out because we was mad loud and we was we took up the whole left side of the club. It was like a shout out to Black Rob. We was like, that's me, bitch.
Was this that Crunchy? Was this that Crunchy?
This was at the Crunchyroll Awards.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I got mad at everybody else because they didn't get hype. I said, get some bitch, get loud. Get loud.
Patty was instigating everybody.
Yeah.
She's just like shaking niggas, beating the table, like, woo, let's go.
Yeah. When they transitioned the Demon Slayer soundtrack to Wipe Me Down, I was like, this is the greatest moment I've ever seen.
This is why Darius, aka Control Freak, will always be goated. He is the greatest freaking, and he's not even in his real element. Like he plays a exceptional dancehall reggae music. Y'all wasn't ready for that though. That was it. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, so what I really want to ask y'all is how has it been for y'all in the anime nerd community? Like, I know y'all on TikTok right now. Y'all don't get no negative comments, backlash, none of that. Like y'all don't get trolled.
No, not to where like it's really noticeable. We may get like one person who's like, oh, this fact isn't right. You know, fact checkers, people who are just like, oh, this ain't right, this ain't 100% right. And we actually been trying to preface that more. It's like, yes, we are avid anime nerds and we love pop culture, nerd culture. We also don't know everything, and we're also comedians. So the goal is to make it funny and like just to kind of make it so that way people who also don't fuck with anime or that stuff can kind of like get it and laugh along with it. So we might not be 100% factual on everything. So occasionally somebody will be like, he ain't really do that during this saga. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, look, dog, like you laughed, didn't you?
Gatekeepers, you know what I mean? You
laughed,
read the book 3 times. You didn't interview the author.
Yeah.
You didn't watch it sub-dubbed and then the German just in case they have something a little different. Fake fans. Fake fans.
I think the most I ever seen was last summer. We had that guy coming to the he DM'd us after finding out about the podcast on Instagram. Like he even posted in his stories like he couldn't believe that it was something called Negro Jump. And then he even said like, are y'all gonna change it up? We'll talk about the same 3 anime that like niggers talk about. And so like I knew this was just a sad
wait,
white
let me
person.
guess. Dragon Ball? One Piece?
Yes.
Of course.
One
Yeah,
Piece
of course.
and
The big 3. The big 3.
Oh yeah,
Big 3,
yeah.
baby.
Big 3.
Big 3.
All day.
Yeah.
But I knew exactly who it was that was messaging me. So like I was just trying to just get to the core of who he was. And by the end of our exchange, over the course of like 20 minutes, of me just trying to figure out like what does he watch, what is he into, he was just like, you know what, like honestly, I'm just really tired of it being saturated. It's like over commercialized. It's not what it used to be. I'm like, this motherfucker is sad and lonely. That's exactly what I knew. He's sad. That's all I wanted too. I was like, you think
Got him.
so that like even Cordell said, it was like, yo, like you gotta come hard. It's 2021, baby.
Just say you live
Calling me
in that
nigger on the internet. Calling me
Yeah.
nigger on the internet.
Yeah.
You late. You over a decade late. I've been on
Yeah.
Xbox Live in the early days, baby. You
Yeah.
can't. You gotta come harder than that.
Wait, was
Other
he
than
not
that,
black? Because I just assumed he was calling you that and come
no.
camaraderie.
No.
No.
If you seen his
how
If
page,
you hard ER it,
I
if
found
you hard
it as a
ER
term
it,
of endearment.
no.
if you
No.
hard ER it, and also looking at his page, I was like, oh, he's one of these guys that
Wait, then
there's
why
no
did you
pictures
give
of
him
himself.
20 minutes? You
Because
gave him 3 seconds. Oh, I see.
nope,
Move on.
No.
not me, because I had
To his
time that
to his
day.
credit, because I was already like, fuck this dude, I don't want to hear it. Gerard was just like, no, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. He's very like, he's like, no. He saw something in this man. I think at this point you were a psych major in college. You were like, no, let me figure this.
Well, nah, I took
Made
Psych
our
101
policy.
like for one semester. That was
It's
it.
been made our policy
I mean,
to
that's
not
practically
cancel,
psychiatry.
according to Derby.
Yeah,
So,
Derby has made it officially clear that nobody, and I mean nobody from Black Ramen Crew will feed the trolls. So
Oh.
we have made it our mission to listen to Derby and not feed the trolls. So we get negative comments all the time. And I get upset because there's some shit I want to say, but I can't say it. So I call Derby. I'm like, yo, guess what happened? This nigga said this, but this is what I really want to say. And he'd be like, Patty, did you
Honestly though,
Did any of y'all like do that thing on Twitter or on TikTok or whatever where you type out your response or you stitch a full response, edit it, get it ready to post and say, nah, not feeding it and delete? So many times I'm filling up the character count and say, nah, I'm not allowed to post
See,
this.
I don't got
Yeah.
time for that. I'll
Yeah.
talk to you. I'll message you. I'll type. I'm not making a video responding to you about some shit like that. That's it. I want it to be personal. I don't want everybody to see it. I just want you to know. That's it. The most we ever got also was like TikTok. Somebody, I think it was like in response. Cordero, I think you put the video up. Was like it was Mbatu from Black Panther, or some video we did like in response to all of the civil unrest going on last year.
Yeah.
And then some guy, somehow he pulled up in the chat and was like, what about white people? And I ain't had to say nothing. Like, we ain't had to say nothing. Everybody in the comments just came from like for like at least like 2
satisfying.
days. Yeah, for like 2 days.
I remember that. It was after those like riots for George Floyd, and I mashed something together, like doing these things because like we do stuff like A&Vs and we mess with other stuff like types of audio and video, and I just mashed together a thing with Black Panther just because I was like, this is how I'm feeling on it. And yeah, the dude, he made the comment, but it's like they're like, no, we don't want to hear this. We don't want to. We good on this. Yeah.
I had to jump in and comment. I was like, all right, I think he got it. I think everybody could just stop. Like, that's enough.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Yeah, but also it's been a year. It's only been a year, so like literally, I got time. The DMs, like people in the DMs, like they hit us up and stuff, and I ain't got nothing else. Like I ate shit. I'm home, baby. I'm home.
Just like, I'm with it. Yo, our favorite. We ain't even really post this one like this. This is our favorite. This because I think Gerard was just like, nah, I don't think we want this smoke. Our favorite one. We got a comment from a well-known rapper. Because of one.
Well, fucking. First of all, give him respect. A legend. A
legend.
alien. Alien legend.
So we had. I think that was the one that we had. Grant Sheffield on, right?
Yeah, Grant. Shout out to Sir Sheffield.
Sir Sheffield, the light-eye assassin. He basically we were just rapping about something, and we were talking about how just stuff was always wacky in certain cultures, and we just happened to reference Fabo's famous brushing his shoes off dance. Whenever he does Laffy Taffy, he puts his foot up behind his back and brushes his own shoe off. We were just laughing on it.
I need
you know that dance, Derby, no? Shake
I
that
need a demonstration.
I know exactly what they're talking about.
I mean, I tagged him in it. I was like, I just wanted him to see it. That's it. And he got tight. He had time that day. He was geeked up. Just got back.
Oh no, that was a representation of where we was at and all this other shit. I was like, oh shit, okay, all right.
He said we was doing that to keep from preying on people like you. I'm like, wow, all right, okay, all right.
Sure.
He deleted the comment though.
How do you feel about like tagging other people? Because we're a lot of fan podcasts. We talk about things we love. Well, I always worry that there's kind of a barrier. Like you shouldn't always tag the creators, tag the authors, tag the directors. So like, how much should we be reaching out to them before it gets like too far?
Only reason I did it because it wasn't it wasn't ill intent. I wasn't trying to be
Yes,
malicious.
it was. You
No,
trolled
it
that
wasn't.
nigga.
No. He
I
didn't get the
literally,
joke.
I literally said that. I was like, yeah, we was doing all of that goofy shit. Ask anybody I went to school with. I was the first person doing all of that shit.
And I was like, yeah, it was crazy because it was all wacky, right? And when I said wacky, I meant like wacky, crazy, eccentric. The shit
You
Ludacris
don't
was
see
doing.
that shit every single day.
You don't
Like,
see it
come
no
on.
more. Busta Rhymes was in a blue face suit, like a gremlin, giving some more, like it was wacky shit. And he took it as I said whack. I remember that in the comment. He was like, this shit wasn't whack. It was da da da. I'm like, no, you understand? I'm just saying it was crazy. And that's just a part of black culture too, to just have fun with stuff. That's all I was trying. That's all we was trying to say. And this nigga was tight. He was tight.
Nah, it's all if I'm not sitting here trying to bash somebody, which I've rarely ever. Well, I don't know, because I probably said some shit under my breath in previous episodes. But nah, like it's never. I'm never gonna take to my podcast to sit here and talk cash shit about somebody that don't even know who the hell I am. So waste of time. I'm gonna do that off mic. Yeah.
We might tag somebody in the interest of like maybe they'll see it and they'll enjoy it in some way.
That's all I want to do.
We did a thing about because we don't just talk about anime, we talk about black culture in general. We talked about the rap game. Another funny episode was with his brother. That's another thing. Like some of my favorite episodes are just with like friends and family members. And we were just talking about like Def Jam. We were talking about 50 Cent for a while and his games. And we just tagged 50 Cent in it. He might have saw it, he might not have. He never commented. But it's just one of those things where like those people, they comment, they look at stuff often. So just might as well shoot it out. Like can't hurt, right? So
yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be that
That's
one
true.
video. They do a stitch on TikTok. Be like, these niggas is funny. Like, yeah.
Yo, Snoop Dogg. Snoop
does it all the time. Does it all the time.
on TikTok, actively doing TikTok stuff. So like
Will Smith,
he baking.
Guys,
yeah. So it's like as long as I know I'm not having like ill intent like a lot of other people might try to do, like chasing after clout and shit. I'll tag you in it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, y'all better than me, because what's hard for me is actually, Derbs, I'm trying not to respond to trolls, but every time when somebody, like, it's always a coon chip being activated on my comments. But every time somebody says
Wait, what did you call it?
it's a coon chip that's activated in the comments of my TikTok, and somebody come for me and they'll be like, yada yada yada, and I just get into because they'll come in and they'll be like, they'll bash me or whatever, and I'm like, hold on, brother, why you coming for me? I'm just trying to make it. You got like your shit private. How the fuck you coming at me? And I could tap, and then you know what's crazy? I get in rapper mode because when somebody want to say some shit, I be like, yo, my car better than you, my shoes better than you, I look better than you, my bitch is better than yours, my food better than yours, I breathe cleaner air than you, my credit score is better than yours. I feel like I want to do that all through his timeline. I feel like I want to go in his comments, be like, I'm better than you, I'm better than that, I'm better than that, because I get really, I'll be the first one to admit it. I'm sensitive. You tell me some shit, I'm a female. No, I don't want to blame it for me being a woman.
No, well, I was gonna say, because you're a woman, you got an advantage there. You can access that black girl magic that I've seen people like Fantastic Frankie use. Shout out to Fantastic Frankie in the sense of like.
You got more patience than me. Listen, I'm not the type. I'm not Obama shit where I'm like, when you aim low, when they aim low, you aim high. Bitch, I'm not going any higher than this. As a matter of fact, I'm laying down. I'm getting them.
But
I'm really fucking you up. I don't give a fuck.
You can access.
Since I seen the president, our ex-president, that nigga, he could do whatever he want. He could sign bills, whatever. But he will always make fucking time to be fucking petty. The president of the free world made time to be petty every single day.
He who shall not be named.
Yeah.
No, he won't be named. But my thing is to tell you that niggas could go from job to job, work to work, everything. They will make time to be petty. I could sit there, I could miss the train. If I'm on a phone call and I'm beefing with somebody, my train come, like, nah, I'm gonna take the next one. Let me tell you something, bitch. Like, I'm not letting it go because I want to get my 2 cents out. It's fresh. It's not fresh when I take the train home and I call you when I get service. Because then in my head, it didn't come out the way I thought of it when I was sitting on that platform before the train come.
Mm.
So I'm really trying to put that away because I know for a fact that being content creators, being on this platform, we are gonna get um we are gonna get some negative shit thrown at us
Yeah.
all the time. And it might not even be like on some shit like niggas just build accounts to just do that shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to
It's
learn
just,
to just roll it and not
Concept of
say
like gatekeepers and such like that. But I really think that there's an exception in that where you really can say what you need to say, and not only is it justified, it's actually very entertaining. So I think that in this particular case for you, like maybe me, Gerard, and Derby, we might need to watch sometimes because it might be some 7'8" nigga pull up on us and be like, oh, I heard you was talking shit.
nah, fuck that. It's all about anime. This fair game right now, nigga.
nah. No,
Let's go.
you gotta see me and Bree and Derby. We had talked about God of High School and we posted it on our TikTok and we did like a poll. So we asked people, was God of High School were you disappointed about the anime? Because most of the people that was loving it was the people that were highly anticipating were the people who read the webtoon, right? So it's like 68 people said yes, 32 said no, they weren't disappointed, right? So this nigga decided to take his crusty, rusty fucking hands and type on my comments to say, you don't know what you're talking about. So 68 people, 68% of people don't know what the fuck they talking about. If you coming from me, I didn't even vote. I just posted the poll. Like I didn't even have no, I didn't say shit. I just said, do y'all? I asked a fucking question. But you see, it's happening.
Also,
not gonna
here's something else. Here's something else to remember. This is your shit, so you can do whatever the fuck you want on there. Somebody recently,
because Derby said don't say shit.
well, I'm speaking from a two-man team right here. Somebody recently commented on our video. We did a clip with shout out to May Duran, very funny comic. We had a segment on an episode with her where talking about like really seeing like, all right, we really weren't paying attention, seeing that like so many black women were into anime. We just weren't asking or like learning about it.
Facts. I'm so sick of people saying like, black girl nerds, do you exist? Are you black girls actually into anime, or are you just doing it to get someone's attention? Like,
Right.
that's one of the funniest things I have ever heard in my
That makes me want to smack
life.
the shit out your fucking
Right.
face. So I've been listening to dial up on my AOL trying to get to YouTube to watch 3-part 30-minute fucking episodes so I could get you
For
to
you.
fucking notice me, your crusty lip ass. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
So this
These
guy,
guys
this
just have
guy,
impressive self-esteem to
They
think
do.
they are worth
they
the
do.
hundreds of hours I put into this.
They
Also,
do.
one day I can sit in front of you and said, yes, I have seen Naruto once. Like, that's my killer move. All for you.
Yes,
This
this
guy-
happened on episode 100.
This guy had commented saying that because we were talking about like they exist and like they not like they just around, like we just didn't bother asking. That's why they not really trying to talk to us. We're just being fucking weirdos. And this guy he took the time to put. He was just like, nah, that's not true. Like they not checking for us. He was kind of bitter about it. I'm gonna look it up because I had to respond to him. I was gonna come at him with like a try to humble him, maybe try to learn him something, and then I was like, you know what? I was like, this is what he said. He was like, nah, most of these women, he put in quotation marks, disrespected us for watching anime, but it's now acceptable because it's trending. No respect at all. I responded to him, stop complaining and go find you a weed. That's it. And you just put it down after that. That's all you gotta say. Just shut it down.
See, you did it in a tasteful, sophisticated way. See, I would have been like, first of all, Keisha don't have to like your ass from the 12th grade. She dissed you because your ass didn't know how to take a shower and you didn't know how to moisturize. That's what it was. So now all black females gotta pay for what Keisha saw in you from back in the day because you was going through puberty and you can't wash your ass. Nigga, I digress. Respectfully, suck my dick. That's it. Period.
Shout out to Frankie for putting out, I think it's like the two videos she put up on
Frankie
Instagram
wants some
recently.
heat. Frankie wants some heat.
She was just like, okay, y'all are bullies, and then also like y'all ain't shit. Like y'all niggas ain't shit. Like look in the mirror. Like why is it you can't get yourself a weave? Because I'm seeing these weave couples online. I'm seeing these girls and
I'm
dude
telling
booed
you,
up.
it's so easy to catch a weeb girl. Any weeb girl. Just name 2 shoujo.
Man,
Just say you saw 6 episodes total, 3 from each. You got us.
I won't
That's
deny
it.
it.
That's
Does
it.
work.
Fuck it.
Tell me,
That
fuck
easy.
it.
tell me my favorite words. I like Sailor Moon, Sakura Card Capturer, and Peach Girl. It's a
Sakura was
wrap. It's a
There you
wrap.
go.
I'm cooking for you. I'm cooking for you. I'm
I
cooking for you.
told Cordero last night. I was like, nigga, I'm about to fly out to Utah tonight off of some shit I seen on TikTok. That's it. It's over. It's done. Once I see you could do both. It's a
Oh,
wrap.
the busted challenge just
Bust it.
opened up too many doors.
First of
That
all,
was-
you get
What's a challenge was
you
the
can
greatest
get-
thing that ever happened.
you can
All right.
you can feed
All
out.
right, well, we're not
That's
gonna
the
walk past
vibe.
the busted challenge
That's the
like
brother.
it wasn't a wonderful thing that happened. All right, it was amazing. All right,
You can
it was
weave
like
out.
2 weeks of my life.
You can weave out with me. You could
Yeah.
do some nasty shit at
Oh,
the drop
yeah.
of a hat.
Oh, yeah.
And you could we go out and handle business too. I'm dead. I'm out the game, baby. That's it. That's all I want.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
I want. That's all I want. That's
I
it.
mean, hey,
I think it's a lot of people, especially, and I feel like it's a certain age group because I feel like we all kind of reside in it where there was this like 10, 15 year period of time where we were just figuring out that anime is acceptable, nerd shit's acceptable. So a lot of people are still hanging on to a lot of baggage. Like you said, that dude in 11th grade who was picked on or whatever the case may be, or the girl didn't like him. It's like, man, you gotta check your mental health, all right? And
And
realize
get better
that
tasting
a
girls.
ton of people that too, exactly. Some of them suck, some of them are terrible. But you just gotta get your shit together. Get your shit together. That's it.
Wash
They are
your
out
ass,
there. Wash your ass. Yeah.
Get a
Pretty
real
much.
world skill.
Yeah.
Learn how to socialize and talk
You
to
pull
people.
up to a convention like that, you're gonna be cream of the crop, baby. Come on.
God.
right.
Yes.
You know what I don't. You know what I can't understand. You've been watching shonen. You've been watching heroes overcome all types of shit, and you still on level 3. Like
Yeah.
you can't get past what happened in high school, but you want to generalize all females that we watch anime and reread comics. Dude, this is a struggle. Do you know how hard it is to catch an issue of a comic book and knowing that your broke ass won't have money for issue number 6?
Mm.
Knowing you want, like, you're not gonna know what happened, and the shit just left you in a cliffhanger, and you still gotta be like, damn, how the fuck am I gonna go into this comic book store without the nigga telling me I can't read in the store? Like that's a struggle. That's a struggle for me. That's a struggle. That was my struggle. I don't blame any dude for laughing at me talking about, oh, there she go with the comics again. And what? That's the issue that you wish you had. Suck my
Oh,
dick.
yeah. We've been there.
So
I
like,
was at the bookstore sitting on the anime aisle, crisscross, just
word.
with 2 other
No,
people.
no, I say this all the time. I'm a troll. Because I'll go to Barnes and Nobles and I wait for mad people to just sit down and read their mangas, got them open, focus. And if I see at least 4 Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball, not Super, but anybody who got Dragon Ball Z or any Dragon Ball content in their lap, I'll say Goku ain't shit and run off. This is what happens. Like I don't know. I'm just a little toxic, just a little bit. But that's just because they took all the spots. There was no room for me to sit down. They didn't even ask me if I needed some space, and I'm the only female that wants to sit down. So fuck them. I'll do it again. But anyway, my thing is that you gotta learn and grow from it. This is not something that you hold on to and try to manipulate women to making them feel, oh, you just got into, and so what if you just got into it? So what if your first anime was Demon Slayer? That's fine. You want to become an anime watcher, that's fine. But the first thing you need to do is tune into Black Ramen Podcast and you'll jump in, and they will put you on some cool pop
put you
nerd
on.
culture, and then you will
There you
enjoy
go.
yourself. You don't have to be an expert. We're not asking you to tell us what the first anime ever made. We're not telling you to watch Akira and then read the manga. We're not telling you to go download every single episode of One Piece and then read chapters all the way to 1,000. We're not
we are
asking you
saying
that.
that one though.
Actually, yeah, we are demanding.
Yeah,
No,
for One Piece we are.
Stop.
I ain't gonna hold
Stop.
you. Praise Oda. Yeah, we do.
Stop.
Praise
I-
Oda.
No, you just have to do one.
Yeah.
Watch
I
or read.
don't like
Right.
what I'm seeing in the One Piece fandom. Not y'all, but I'm pretty sure y'all see it too. Motherfuckers are watching One Piece, binging it just so they can talk about it. and that's it.
Yes.
Not because
no,
they
no,
want
I'm
to.
gonna
Not
have to
because they
pause you
want to
there.
see it.
I'm 100%
Yeah, it's
with that.
fine.
There are some things
Yeah.
I just see a picture, I want to contribute to that dialogue, so I will watch every single episode of it. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I watched all the episodes just because I saw some pictures on Tumblr and was like, yeah, I want to figure this out, so I'm gonna
That's
get into
fact.
it. People
That's
seem
absolute
hyped about
fact.
this.
Maybe I
I
should
will read it
clarify
just
more.
so I can like discuss.
Maybe more. I mean, I'm not saying it clear enough, Cordero. If
No,
you,
because you're trying to
if you could
troll
help.
One Piece fans.
No,
Go
no,
I'm trying to
ahead.
help.
Go,
If you
go,
could,
go,
if you,
go for it.
no, no,
Because
no, no,
I'm
no.
the one
If you could
outlier.
help me-
I'm the one
No, no,
outlier.
no, no,
Yes,
no, no,
yes,
no, no,
yes,
no,
yes.
no. If you could help translate what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
Uh,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't.
Don't do it. Go ahead.
I don't like it for the sake of just content. For you just to make a TikTok to tell people
Okay, I got you. I got you.
like,
You
oh,
want
this
you want a
this
real
thing.
fan. You want
Yeah.
you
Yes,
want the person to
I
appreciate the
really
story.
want to be like,
You
yo,
did
this
a
is why I really like
you
One
did
Piece.
a tweet once. You were just like, niggas is really out here watching anime for clout now. This is
Yes.
crazy. This is crazy.
Yes.
I
This is
mean,
crazy.
Well,
Hey,
What a
hey,
world we
hey,
live in. That's
here's the thing, here's
crazy.
the
I
thing.
mean, this is
I'm fine with that because that means more money is gonna flow into anime, which means I'm gonna get better
Right.
content. So I'm
that's
with
true.
it.
That's true, and I second that. I totally agree. But this is what I have to say. The thing is that once you say, okay, you're watching One Piece just to create content, how many episodes are you devoted to make content? Because after you reach episode 50, after you get to
50?
Alabasta, now listen, after you get to Alabasta, I don't think it's about content anymore. You
If you make it out of East Blue,
Autograph.
it's not about
There you
content
go.
There you
anymore.
go.
It's not about
There you
content.
go.
It's not
There you
about
go.
Okay, there you go.
You're here.
If you
You
make
are
it past
here.
Reverse Mountain,
Oh, you one of us.
You're in.
You
You're
one of
stuck.
us.
Welcome.
You are one of us.
if you make it to Sky Pier,
Oh yeah. If you see Eminem, be Eminem.
Slim
I don't
Shady
care what
pop
anybody
up.
said. He will always be Eminem to me. He's goated. He's always be Eminem.
It's
I'm just waiting for him to be like, just waiting for him to just
It's
stop
just-
rapping.
but like talking about it so much to Cordero, he pointed out to me, he was like, dog, like remember you've been watching this since like I was a kid. I was a kid when it first showed up. Saturday morning cartoons. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Watch all the way up to Alabasta. And then it went away. And then when it finally came back, the dub voices were different. And I got uncomfortable. And then I found out, and then that's when I started learning what sub and dub is. And like, it's airing in Japan before and everything. And then the manga. And I just took that dive. When it was like, I think when I started watching it, they were on Thriller Bark. They were like right in the middle of Thriller Bark. And I just committed to just being like, you know what? I'm going to try to refresh myself and see what I didn't see and then take it from there. And then since then, it's been like literally every Sunday I watch One Piece.
It's church. Praise Oda. We say praise Oda all the time. Praise
We
Oda.
definitely
Every
did.
I don't know that
Sunday.
Sundays are now taken up by AOT and Jobless Rebirths.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
My Sunday
Attack on
night.
Titan. Attack on
So
Titan.
speaking
came
of,
out
okay,
so fast.
we've started to drag
Yeah.
on a bit. We got to start wrapping things up. But as a finale, what are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you reading right now that you got to tell people, hey, get on this? Because I must say,
before we do this, because Gerard was needed to get on the show to get on my ass just because we did a One Piece thing, and he was like, he was listening to the One Piece anniversary special, and he was like, nigga, when am I getting on the show? Because y'all on some bullshit. I was like, hold on, wait a minute, hold up. First of all, let me tell you something about One Piece fans real quick. We are very proud when we up to date. I wear that shit as a badge of honor. I just made a shirt that just said, I'm caught up with the anime. Give me 2 weeks. I will be caught up with the manga. I wear that shit as a badge of honor. To say that you reach up to 968 episodes. It did say you've got up to 1,000 and actually purchased the New York Times Post, the newspaper clipping of One Piece 1,000 issue. That shit is fucking amazing. I wear it proudly.
Nope.
Proudly.
Nope.
I do.
Guess
But
you've been
Gerard,
quiet.
but
Guess
Gerard
you've been
want to
quiet
come.
for years.
But Gerard want to
Guess you've been
come.
quiet for years.
Yeah.
Been quiet
No, it's
for
not
years.
quiet. Best selling manga
I ain't got
of all
nothing.
time.
I ain't got nothing to brag about. I tried telling people about it. I'm like, yo, this is really good. It was like, it's too long. Oh, well, you'll just miss out. I'm here for the ride, baby. I'm here for the ride.
That's
I ain't
it.
worried about this manga. I ain't worried
Nope.
about, but you're not quoting the story. I don't give a fuck. Look how good the anime looks right now.
It's amazing.
Fucking
It's
amazing.
clean.
Every
It's
time
clean.
my brother walks, he's like, is this a movie? I'm like, nah, nigga, this is an episode.
Yo,
One
it's so
episode.
clean. Yo, Mike
It's so
even said
good.
was like, yo, is this One Piece? I'm like, yeah. He said, where you at? I said, I know, nigga.
But I kind of get it when people have a hard time getting in because it gets good, but so slowly. But if you're invested in it just on your own walking in, you don't mind that's ugly at first because you chose it. But if everyone says, watch it, I promise it gets good in 100 episodes. No.
Yeah, you
Nah,
put
nah, nah.
No.
Just tell them
put
watch it.
pressure
Like
on it.
one
That's
thing
it.
I appreciate when I met everyone, because we met Bree, Derby, everybody that was a part of Black Ramen, we all met at an anime meetup, right? All of them was already invested in One Piece. Every time somebody mentioned One Piece, I would laugh. I'm like, you talk about that Bible scripture One Piece because it was so long, right? So finally, I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot. And then, no, 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 I kid you not. Every chapter I get to, every episode I get to, I'm calling either Kevin, shout out to Kevin, or I'm calling Derby and like, yo, son. Because Bree, she reads, so I can't ask her shit. But Derby reads and Derby watches the anime. So I ask him, Lo, is this nigga really dead? He be like, you really want me to tell you? I'm like, yeah, tell me. He said, nah. You really want me to tell you? So he knows when he sees my number on his phone, he be like, okay. Like, I know, I feel it. I feel like he's looking at the phone like, this bitch. This
Only
Patty.
like
This Patty.
50% of the time.
That's too much,
Yeah.
nigga. But he still answers though. He still, cause he know he want to talk about it. He know he want to talk
I'm
about
gonna
it.
throw this hot take out there real quick. Thriller Bark was better than Dressrosa. I said it. That's right. I'm saying it right
okay
now.
with
That's
that.
right. I stand by it. That's right. I don't give a fuck. All you newcomers and we'll talk this shit talking about Marineford and Dressrosa's back arcs. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Impel down. Thriller Bark. Fire. Fire. Patricia, you look at me. You
Impel
look
Down
in
was
your
amazing.
camera. You
I'm
look in
sorry.
your camera. You look at me.
I don't hear
Look
you.
at me
I'm
right now.
too busy listening to the OP of Just Rosa.
You
You don't
gonna
even
hear
know
it.
the OP for
You gonna
Thriller
hear
Park,
it.
nigga. Like,
You
get out
gonna
of
hear
here.
it.
Get
You
out of
gonna
here.
hear it. You gonna hear it when y'all editing this recording. I
Whatever. The
said
only
it.
thing
That's
that
right.
came out decent, the
Yo,
only thing that came out decent of Thriller Park was that's how I KO.
First off, yo, I told you this during the One Piece episode as well. The greatest scene from One Piece was in Thriller Bark, was Zoro taking Luffy's pain.
Who's
Like,
saying, yeah,
we all
that's a fact. That's a fact.
that. That's
Yeah.
That was
Thriller
at
Bark.
the end.
So
That was
yeah.
after everything. That
Yeah.
was after everything that happened.
Wait,
So
did he
much
take
more.
Luffy's pay before he got the sword or after he got
It
the
was
sword?
after. That
After
was
he
like the
got the sword.
finale. That was like
Yeah.
done. This is the last thing they got to go through on Thriller Bark. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'll stop the One Piece talk right there because we'll go like another 3 hours.
Yeah.
with this shit.
Right? That's why I don't even think we need to give any recommendations for what we're doing right now. It
Pretty
seems
much.
like
Nah.
our recommendation is, as always,
One Piece.
One Piece.
I'll
That's
give
it.
one. I'll give one that I'm watching. I'll give one that I'm watching.
If
That's
it's
like
if it's church like y'all say it is, I show up every so often when I'm feeling like, all right, let me get back to base.
Hey, look, man, just
I've
show
been
up
out
every
here- I've been-
Easter and Christmas.
yeah, I'm sure. I
That's
dip a toe in. I dip a toe in. You know what I mean? Like when
Yo,
I need to
two
get
days
Can I
right.
throw out-
we'll get you.
can I throw out
Derby said
two?
Easter and Christmas.
Yeah, go for it.
So these are actually two that I'm watching right now that definitely weren't even on, like they not necessarily on my radar or even like a genre I really even watch. Monster and No Guns Life.
Monster is a yo, that shit is
Those are two that I'm watching that I'm like I actually want to see these through to the end because like it's
Yeah, that's
I reached that point.
I
I
get
gotta
mad at him
switch it
every
up.
time.
I gotta switch it up. I gotta switch it up completely now because it's just nothing but like shonen on my watch list. So like I gotta completely switch it
I
up.
mean, you would do. I mean, shit.
That's it.
don't
I
know.
like JoJo. I like JoJo.
Oh God.
Come on now. Come on now.
Oh.
Isn't JoJo shonen though?
Nah,
JoJo is shonen.
Yeah.
It's
that shit
shonen.
don't feel like
It's
shonen. It don't
shonen.
feel like it.
I swear.
I'll
give you
it's
that.
shonen.
It's the jagged edge of
You mean you telling me them sexy niggas is shonen?
Yeah.
That's shonen?
it's the shirt open Cisco of
A
shonen.
nigga that came out of a wall and killed
Every
niggas with a
time
horn
I
out of his
close
head,
my eyes.
and then they show his ass cheeks in the next
So
scene. That's shonen? Shit.
It's shonen. It's shonen. As soon as I heard Jodeci, I was like, yo, somebody fucking up with my internet right now. I love to say it.
Yeah.
I don't
never
think
did.
it's any cleavage in JoJo that I've seen. It's nothing but abs. It's niggas with their belly buttons out.
And
and
cleavage.
abs.
That's cleavage. It's man titties.
Try to
It's
get
man-
those juicy pecs.
And I like the fact they do a little shine on the top of the peck, let you know they
What?
moisturize. I
What?
appreciate a motherfucker that's moisturized. I tell
Most
you that,
handsome,
yes,
the
definitely.
hardest,
What you ain't seen
prettiest
a
bitch you ever seen.
cherry? Like I've never seen nobody do that with a cherry. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. That voice actor who did that did the. He needs an Oscar because I know he couldn't do that with a straight face. He was like, you know what? Give me a cherry because I need a real do this.
The nigga that do Moria's laugh, he need an Oscar because like he got me. I do that shit every time I yawn now, just to pass time. Damn.
No, anybody who does a laugh for One Piece, One Piece laughs will take you out. But yeah, that's
like it's insane. Insane. But yeah, nah, that's what No Guns, No Life and Moss. Those are the two that like if you want to see something completely different, watch that. And you just be like, all right, I'm just in this world.
yeah, those are good recommendations. I love them both. And
I love the fact
Cordell,
that everyone who watched No
Yo.
Guns Life says No Guns, No Life, because we all love No Game, No Life.
yeah,
Mm.
you get them confused. I got them confused the first 2 months I was watching.
Mm.
No Guns, No Life. I was like, yeah, I'm watching No Game, No Life. It says, oh, you mean the sibling shit? I'm like, no, because everybody thinks No Game, No Life, and they think about the relationships with the brother and sister. And I'm
I think
like,
she's adopted.
I tried to ignore that part.
nah, I ignore it because it's so good. We still waiting on season 2, but
Forever.
forever. But
Yeah.
Cordell, what about you? You don't have
Let's
any
see,
recommendations?
over the last like 6 months, due to just being stuck in the house, I have been doing the same thing as Gerard, just like going away from what I normally watch. I've been watching stuff that is more like based in reality and stuff that's like older shit from like my childhood.
Oh, Love and Hip Hop.
Huh?
I said,
We was a Real Housewives show. We did that in the house. So,
God, that shit is fire.
yeah. No.
Your mama or something.
Yeah. No, right now there's this one that I've been like hooked on. I'm a few episodes in now. It's 91 Days.
Oh, that's
Mm.
gangster.
Yeah,
Oh,
that shit hit like from the
That's
first
really
episode. Yeah, that's been really
yeah.
fun. I've been slow roasting that one. I watched Dororo recently.
Ooh, you welcome.
Taste.
You welcome.
I'm
I
on
like it.
I'm on some just like I want something dark and just like I said the same thing, like not just like the typical shonen spiky hair kid. I want like, oh, niggas is dying out here for real. Like
Oh, yes. You all right? We giving you one. Write this down. Akudama Drive. Watch that.
Akudama Drive.
Yo, that
It's
shit
on
is
Hulu
hard.
and
Uh,
Funimation.
You could try Joker Game. That's really good.
Joker.
Ooh.
Is it a game or gang?
Joker Game.
Game? Okay, got you.
All right, now Bree, you give him one.
Haha. Rebirth of a Healer.
Okay.
It's redo.
Redo me.
Redo of a healer. Same shit.
Nah,
We know
yo,
what you're talking about. Redo of a healer. When I tell you the amount
Yo,
of shit
massive
that
trigger
happens-
warning for that though.
Trigger
It's
warning
a
for
massive
everything.
trigger warning.
Trigger
We did a
warning.
reaction. Yeah, we did a
Yeah.
reaction video for that, and then we was like, damn, we can't post this.
Fact, no, don't do that.
Like, we
Oh,
can't-
not safe for workplace type
Oh
shit?
no,
Okay.
yo, it is
No,
not
no,
safe
no.
for work
Oh,
at all.
Got you.
No.
That's what I'm here for right now. I just like I wanted that like switch from that and then just stuff. I've been kind of backtracking to see how far back anime has been in my life, and I realized like that one of the first shows and just like pieces of content that I watched that was like Japan based was Robotech. So a lot of that came on like the Macross Saga, all that stuff. It's on or not Spotify. What is that? Amazon right now. So I'm just kind of going through that. It feels like an old serial, like some like Zap, what's that guy who would do like almost like a radio show type thing. It was like it's very very old. It's like 84, and that mixed in with everything else. I'm just trying to create like a 2-hour chunk of anime television. I was like, I'm just watching this for 2 hours and then I'm living my life. Like, I'm just,
As you should. As you should. This is what
so
I
it's
don't
like episode of that, and then all right, let's figure this other stuff out. We got videos to edit. We got, like I said, we're content creators. So I was like, I got shit to get done.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's cool. I love the fact that you're doing that. That's
I wish I
amazing.
had that
And,
discipline.
yeah, we don't. We failed on that. You know how many times Derby has to call me, be like, "Yo, Patty, did you do it?" I'm like, "Nigga, I am on the 5th episode of this show right now." He says, "Oh, good choice," but you still have to finish. I'm like, yes, I know. I know.
I can't fully complain. I've turned in work to Patty at like 1 a.m. because I was watching shit for
And
like
it's
6 hours.
fine because we watch. It's fine because we watching the same shit too. I'm like, nigga. He's like, yeah, I know. And then here he goes, and then that's it. But what is it that you could tell to future content creators? Like, what have you learned from this whole experience? Like, that's the final question. Like, I've talked to a lot of content creators, and they've all gave me a piece of
Mhm.
what they learned. So pretty much, I'm trying to steal from y'all. So what is it that you learned?
She got her shouting gun out. She out here. She lifted up the
Wow.
sip her
That
side. She about
nigga.
to drink. She about to drink it. No.
I will say, do it because you like doing it, and that's it. Don't do it because you wanna hop in to some group, you wanna join in the convo, you're
Mhm.
looking to make money. Like, do it because you like doing it, and that's it. Period.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
If you
the
enjoy doing
only.
it for free,
Yeah.
then it can only get better for me.
Yeah.
It can only get better.
Don't worry about nobody else's shit. Just be like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
This is how I like doing it, and that's it.
I'm trying to get paid though. You gotta give me something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. Oh no, that's
Like, yo, there's no payment and free work thing.
Yo.
Sounds great.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to be? Where the
Still
money
gotta do-
reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where I'm at? But you know I'm all about the good deals and all that shit. Where the money reside? Go ahead.
But yeah, do it because you genuinely like doing it. Like, I'll give y'all some inside baseball right now. I'm trying to learn coding, baby, because the content creating shit, it's going to happen when it's going to happen. So, in the meantime, your boy got to find his own spot. So, I'm trying to make some money somewhere else
Yeah.
off of something else, not specifically with something that I actually like and enjoy. You want to pay me just to watch anime? I probably won't do it wholeheartedly. Keep it 100 with you right now? Nah, because then it's going to feel like a job. Like the Twitch, when I do Twitch, I'm looking at the clock. So it's 2 hours is over. It's over. Stream is over. Good night. Here's all the socials. Here's the website. We got t-shirts. We got hoodies. Good night.
Oh, that one
Right.
hit close to home.
Exactly.
It does.
Yeah.
Catch me on a good night. You might get 3 hours out of me. But besides that, 2 hours, we done.
clock in,
Quick
clock out,
plug-in.
baby.
Black Ramen has started their twitching. So we Twitch 3 times a week now.
There you go. Y'all got Switch? Y'all trying to get them sticks ran on some Mario Kart? What's going on? What's happening?
Oh,
We're trying to figure out what we're doing
Yeah.
still.
No.
We are doing
I'm
3 times a
trying
week.
to kick ass. Like, I'm trying to play
When it comes to
Tekken with somebody.
You trying to play Tekken? Say less. Say less.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen,
less.
I'm about to go in at 8 o'clock. You ready?
Less. Say less. What's good?
Oh, somebody want to get dragged. Okay. Somebody want to get murked. Okay, Darius, we got room for him. We can put him on the Twitch at 8 o'clock.
What's good?
Clicking, clacking.
Because he's talking mad shit right now. You talking mad doodle.
What's
About
good?
to clean that up
We
real
had
quick.
not- We have not figured out your sound issue for fucking PlayStation.
But you ain't gotta
Yo.
tell them that though. Like,
Yo, they need to know because you're talking about like trying to make an appointment. It's like, yo, we don't have it yet.
yeah, but you said all
I
that
don't need to
shit
hear.
after
I don't need to
the
hear. I just need her to show up. That's it. If she's talking y'all,
Alright.
that's it.
I mean, yo, y'all could definitely play it. It's just they're not gonna hear the game, Patty. But if you could keep
Now
it
they gotta
on-
hear me. 'Cause I talk a lot.
No,
of shit.
yo,
A lot of
we
shit.
yo, Patty. Like I said, we figured out how to get your voice in. It's just the goddamn PS5 decided to
That's
change
all that
settings.
matters. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
I'm on YouTube.
When I get that, I'm getting all up in that. Pow. That is. Pow.
YouTube and
That is.
Reddit looking up like why it's not working, and they're like, yeah, PS5 changed their settings, so you gotta do this extra shit. I'm like, well, I'm not doing it right now.
But as always, yo, I can't wait for us to collab again. It was like a pleasure having you guys. It really felt like we were at a meetup. This was like a blessing. I love having y'all here. Like,
Honor is all ours, honestly.
aw. Well, if that's the case, we'll send you a
Family.
bill,
Long time.
and you could cash app us.
I want to come back for the One Piece anniversary.
You'll get it in installments. You'll get it in
One-
installments.
one in that.
You want to come back? I'm sorry. We only do
Cordero
One
said
Piece.
that. I ain't say
I
that.
mean,
I'm
we
trying
only
not
do
to-
One Piece episodes for people that actually read the manga. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Black Ramen Podcast.
Wow. Wow. Disrespect.
You like that thing? I know you was like, yeah, bitch, that's
Disrespect.
Right,
right.
I'm like,
I'm an old head. So this is what it's like to be an old head straw hat. All right, fine. Fuck y'all newbies. How about that?
Wow.
Enjoy One Piece
Okay.
by my damn self. All you new
All
heads.
right, Stampede.
I watched the manga. Fuck out of here.
Oh my God. Haters. But thank you so much, guys, for being on the show. Let people know where they can find you if they don't already know, because I bet you they know, because we've got you on our timeline too on Instagram, but just saying. But go ahead.
It is okay, everybody that listens to us, even if you're not black. Negro Jump.
You just can't say the
Search
name.
it. So you can say it.
Now
You can
that
say
lady, no, that lady at the last show that y'all did, she was like, "I love what's your guy's name again?" Yeah, I can't say it, but I love your show.
Yo, I've let hosts
Sorry.
at comedy shows be like, yo, let it rip, dog. Say what you need to say, man. Just
That's
do
the
what
best
you gotta
part.
do.
That's the best part of starting it. Is
Yeah,
like,
you never know.
Because they're
Yeah.
like, "Is this real?" I'm like, "Yeah," and
Yeah.
then they say it, and I'm just like, "Y'all know this podcast he's talking about? What the hell did he just say?
Yes,
Why
I
would he
believe
say
it is
that?"
African American Jump.
Yo, if they say it with a Spanish accent, then it's just they're saying color and then jump, you know? Negro
Yeah.
jump. Yeah, it's good.
Negro.
They gotta roll their R's because
But literally search it anywhere. Google it. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
Search
it. Look up the hashtag. It's everywhere. Like I cover my bases to the most that I could. You will find it. If you look for it, you will see this face. I promise you that. I promise you. I promise you that.
I appreciate you guys. You know what? Most of the people, I had one person hit me up, was like, "Yo, I saw you on Negro Jumpman, so I decided to follow you." I was like, "Nigga, thank you."
I've been peeping that too. I've
I'm
been
like,
peeping
what?
that. We've been giving niggas followers. We've been giving. I peeped that.
No, I
Yeah.
take
I've
them,
been
nigga. What you
doing
talking about?
Wow. All right.
Nah, I'm
All
playing,
right.
I'm playing. You know, I'm
my
playing.
homie
I like
here,
you.
amazing.
My foot better than yours. My shoes better than yours. Okay, I'm sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight's show. Please tune into our Twitch. We do have a it's Black Ramen Podcast on Twitch. Tune in. We have our schedules up. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need y'all to stay tuned, listen to us, because we just make your day better. That's it. I'm not even about to be humble no more. We the shit. I'm really about my arrogant shit today. That's it. That's it.
There you go.
I'm all about lowering the bar, so I'm fine.
That's it.
And that's it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy the rest of your week. And we're out.